Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 1950s inspired facial. I found these vintage beauty guides from the website Glamour Days and I downloaded and printed them, and these are all from the 1950s. And I thought it'd be really fun to go in and do a historically accurate at-home 1950s facial and follow the directions in the book. So I'm going to start out by reading the vintage beauty guides from the 1950s. So it says to start out with a clean face, and this is step 1. Care for your skin as suggested in the forward part of this book. Depends upon your type of skin and those blemishes that you wish to correct. Proper care gives you a good foundation for your makeup. Daily care of the skin is a must. A 15-minute per day schedule devoted to your skin cleansing, plus a little extra time once per week devoted for massage, face packing, patting exercise, and lubricating is all that it takes. No matter what type of skin you have, unless there is a definite reason for not doing so, never go to bed without first washing your face thoroughly. Good health through exercise, diet, and sleep is important for good skin. So if you have normal skin, as outlined under the chapter in the forward part of this book, follow the routine of skincare as you would for dry skin. And if you have dry skin, according to research, more than 75% of all women have dry skin. If you are in this category, or if you have normal skin, start out with a good soap and water. Use a very mild soap and warm water. Use a complexion brush and work up a good lather. So I'm going to start out by cleansing my skin with Thayers Body Bar, and this is a rose petal scent, and it's formulated with witch hazel and aloe vera, and this one's super vintage. It's from 1847, and rose is my favorite scent, so today's at-home facial will be rose themed. I just love the smell of this bar. It smells so good. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and lather it up in warm water and create a nice lather so I can wash my face with it. And now that I got a nice lather, I'm just gonna go in and rub it on my face and get things really nice and soapy. And it really does create a nice lather, and it's really good for sensitive skin as well. To have a nice lather, the beauty guide suggests using a complexion brush. Obviously, I have a modern day version, but I do kind of want a vintage version or a non-motorized version. But I have the Clarisonic, so I'm going to go ahead and moisten this and use this for a few seconds and just kind of lather at my face like in the beauty guide. It's really good for acne-prone skin, so I quite like it. So now that my face is all clean and fresh, I'm going to go through the steps to do the at-home 1950s facial. So I'm just going to read the directions from the 1950s vintage beauty guide, and I got these beauty guides from glamourdays.com, and you can buy them on her website. There's nothing so refreshing and invigorating as a facial to pep you up before a special date or prepare you for your hubby's arrival at home. It'll only take about 20 minutes for the refreshing job, and you will feel radiant and alive when it is completed. So the first step is to gather all your makeup items within arm's reach. In addition, don't forget 2 clean towels, plenty of tissues, cotton pads, and a small bowl of cold water. Now that you're ready to start, tie your hair back with a ribbon, as seen in picture 1, or a towel, and pin another towel around your shoulders to start. Start out cleansing your skin by generously smoothing cleansing cream, seen in picture 2, over your face and throat. Don't neglect your neck because it shows too. Now remove the cream with tissues, apply cream a second time, and again remove with tissues. And I have some exciting news. So Vintage Doll Cosmetics has a new Rose Cold Cream Cleanser, and this one is inspired by vintage cold creams of the past. I really love the technique of using a cold cream cleanser every evening to remove my makeup. And this one is amazing because it's made with rose flower oil and jojoba oil. So it's really moisturizing and works super well to remove makeup while keeping your skin really soft. And rose is one of my favorite scents, so I wanted it to have that. And I just love how gentle it is on the skin, and it works wonders at removing makeup and keeps your skin super moisturized. So I'll link that below. As you can see, it has a really nice delicate texture, so I'm going to go in and start applying it to my skin and follow the directions like it said. So I'm going to apply it all over my cheeks and forehead and my neck. Now that I applied the Rose Cold Cream Cleanser to my face and neck, it says to remove it with tissues, so I'm going to take a few tissues and go ahead and remove it. So now that I removed it with the tissues, it says to go ahead and repeat the step one more time. So I'm just going to go ahead one more time and apply the cold cream to my face. So now that I removed the cleansing cream with tissues twice, I'm going to go in and do the next step, and that is dip a cotton pad in cold water, wring it out and saturate it with Skin Refresher. Bathe your face completely with the pad and then blot off excessive moisture with the towel. When it comes to toners, I love Thayers, and this is a facial toner with witch hazel and aloe vera and rose petal. This one's from 1847. And it smells so good, and I love it, and it's perfect for sensitive skin, and it kind of cleanses and tones at the same time, and it's a pretty affordable price. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my skin with the cotton pad after I have saturated it in cold water. So I am just applying the toner all over my face with the cotton pad and neck. And then the next step is take a towel just to kind of blot off any excess moisture. And just make sure that your towel is clean. Let's go to the next step. So you're now ready for the skin stimulation. Smooth on the mask type cream, covering every bit of your face and throat except the area around your eyes. 2 drops of eye lotion in each eye and place 2 cold water or witch hazel soap pads over them. Follow directions for the mask type product you are using, then wipe off with tissues. So for eye cream, I'm going to use this eye cream from LBCC Apothecary. I just love this eye cream. Again, it has a really nice scent to it, and it just works really well for wrinkles, and it's all natural and just works really nice on my eyes. So I'm going to go in and apply some of that under my eyes. And then I'm going to follow the directions and apply the cold cream one more time as a mask to moisturize my face before I move on to the next step. And I'm going to soak 2 cotton pads in my witch hazel astringent and putting them on my eyes, and you can kind of sit for 10 or 15 minutes in a quiet place and just kind of relax while these soak in, and kind of let the mask moisturize your skin. Just simply put the witch hazel on the cotton pads and place these on your eyes, and just lay down and relax for 10 or 15 minutes. And the directions are to take tissues again and wipe off the mask. So the 1950s skincare routine involved a lot of tissues. And let's move on to the next step. So the next step is lubrication. This is the face molding method used by leading beauty salons, and it is the most vital to the success of the whole treatment. Since massage is important to stretch the skin and padding sometimes breaks the tissues, the face molding treatment is highly recommended for the most satisfactory results. Smooth lubricating cream all over the face and throat. On the face, work the cream this way. Press with the cushions of the fingers and then lift fingers slightly from the face. Gently but firmly press and lift alternatively, moving gradually along each muscle in the following directions. On the forehead, move upward. Around the nose and eyes, press downward. And at the cheekbones, move upward to the level of your ears. At the chin and above your lip, press inwardly. Below your lip, press toward the corners of your mouth. After 10 minutes of lubrication, remove the cream from the skin. Use tissue first, then freshener. So once again, I'm going to add more of the cream to my face and do the lubrication massage techniques. So it is crazy how much cream they want you to apply over and over. This rose cold cream is really good because it's kind of multi-use. You can leave it on for longer for a nice face mask. You can use it to remove makeup. And when you add water to it, it works really well as a cleanser. So I'm going to start with the forehead, and it just says to gently move upwards with the forehead and kind of massage the forehead with the paddings of your fingers and move in an upward motion. So that's what I'm going to do according to the directions. So I'm going to go downwards along the nose and the eyes. Now we're doing the cheekbones, and I'm going to go in an upward motion towards my ears. So I'm just pressing inward motion at my chin and upper lip. So right here, you just kind of press towards each corner of your mouth. After 10 minutes of lubrication, remove the cream from the skin. Use tissue at first, then the freshener. So I'm going to go in one more time and remove the cream with tissue, and then go in with the toner again and remove that. And then one more time with the toner. Your facial is all done. It says sit back and relax. Don't you feel alive? Now that my makeup's done and I'm done my facial, I'm going to go in and apply my 1950s Marilyn lipstick shade from Vintage Doll Cosmetics. And this one is inspired by Marilyn Monroe. It's a really nice red with slight orange undertones. And here is the Marilyn shade. It's a really beautiful 1950s shade. It has a really nice satin finish as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you plan on doing your own vintage inspired at-home facial, and I also linked all the products below that were featured in this video. Alright, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!